got to be at Disneyland after hours, and that I'm very jealous.
Yes.
So what was that experience like for you? What were you guys shooting at Disneyland?
Well, we shot a lot of scenes. Sadly, not as much riding roller coasters for Luke as I would have liked, but during our lunch breaks, the whole cast and crew would get together, go on like Space Mountains, Star Tours. So it was really fun. It was a great experience shooting there.
What is, when you guys are in Disneyland, you mentioned Luke isn't really on the rides as much. What is his storyline when you guys are down there?
Well, Phil starts to realize that he's too old for roller coasters. And that's really hard for Luke because, you know, Phil's like the coolest guy ever. And he's like his role model, his best friend. But, you know, luckily, he still has a few good roller coaster riding years left, and it's just a mistake. So there's going to be a lot more shenanigans with him and Luke. So don't worry, he's not done for good. Every ride possible. I mean, I went on rides. I went on Space Mountain 27 times.
For the shot or just for fun?
Just for fun. 27 times. I went on California Screamin' like 5 times. Actually, Sarah and her boyfriend, Matt, took me on California Screamin' for the first time. They took me and Ty.
Nice.
And it was so crazy. Like, there's this picture that we got from the Scream Camp, California Camp, I don't know. And I'm like, yeah! And Ty's like, ah! It was so awesome. It's so much fun. My storyline for Disneyland is a boy comes along with us that Claire invites that she's trying to set up with Haley, but then Haley sees Dylan again, and she forgets all about the new boy, so I get the new boy.
Nice.
And then she gets back with the new boy, and then new boy doesn't like either of us, and she goes back with Dylan.
Interesting. Okay. What can you tease about Alex's storyline in the season finale?
The finale is when Alex goes to prom.
Nice.
That's my storyline. I go to prom with an unexpected date.
Okay. Is it somebody we've already met?
No.
Is it somebody we meet prior to that episode?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So they are giving you, they're giving you a plethora
It's new.
Yeah. Alex is actually going to start dating a little bit more this season, and I'm wondering how Phil is going to be dealing with this.
Well, she goes to her prom, so it's not really dating.
Okay.
Prom, you know, I think he's pretty excited she's just going to prom.
But isn't prom almost worse because there's all the stereotypes?
That's really Phil's, like, you know, I think he just is like, prom is awesome.
Okay.
I don't think he's overthinking that one, yeah.
And I feel like he's probably a little excited too because Dylan's back in the picture and he might be a little distracted. So what does that relationship, that bromance, if you will, look like when Dylan comes back?
Much of the same. He's just very happy Dylan's back.
Is he doing anything to keep him back?
No, not really. Just you know, loving on him.
Okay. And when you guys were in Disneyland, what is Phil up to when you guys got to shoot behind the scenes?
Phil is trying to be his normal roller coaster self, but he discovers that he's too old. He gets dizzy.
Oh no.
And it becomes an episode about him grieving for his childhood.
Nice. We all know that Claire does not like Dylan, but there's a new guy in the picture, and Alex
broke up.
Alex may, you know, start dating soon. I'm curious as to what Claire's standards are for Alex versus Haley. Are they different?
When you see the season finale and you see who Alex goes to the prom with, you will stop worrying the same way Claire stops worrying. He is a lovely young man and a fantastic actor named Joe who was unbelievable and not interested in ladies as a character.
Okay.
As a character.
Okay, so it's not so much that she has different standards for the girls, it's just the guys that they
She
pick.
just trusts that Alex is never going to get herself in a bad situation. But you know what? Season 5, bring it. Mix it up.
Nice.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Disneyland was amazing. I would go back.
Yeah.
I would definitely go back to do another episode.
Well, what was your favorite ride to film on?
Well, I did the picture for Splash Mountain.
Okay.
And the first time we messed that up, so we had to do it another time. And me and Sophia, and she was like, I know I'm wet. Like that. And then on Dumbo, we had to ride that 12 times to do the scene because each one go around was one take, so we did 12 takes.
Oh, wow.
And it was pretty intense, but I mean, that was really the only ride we actually got to film on. So, but I mean, it was amazing.
Nice. And what is coming up for Manny in the season finale?
Well, I mean, you know, Manny and Jay, we take care of Lily, so, and there's definitely a tearjerker in the end. I mean, it's just what really goes, what happens in life. I mean, there's disappointments and there's happiness, so.